the first time we met was, to me, I went with some friends to his house for a party, and turns out that a bunch of guys were just playing a serious game of Guitar Hero. Josh says we did not meet that way. He doesn't remember that day, but I don't remember his day.
I have a different version of it. The first time that I remember meeting her was she pulled up behind the mall in E-Town with one of her friends, and they were blasting, and I mean blasting. Cyclone was the name of the song.
I think it was the mall parking lot, blaring Cyclone with my friend Amanda, and apparently that's where we met. But years down the road, we met again at a party, probably a couple of parties, and started hanging out, becoming friends, and here we are.
She considers our first date, this would never be where I take somebody for the first date, but we had gone to Mr. Gatti's. So again, we go there, and we're not really on that level, never gone there with each other, never been, had that talk or any type of conversation or whatever. So I was the first one to pay. So the lady at the kiosk thing there, I said, I want to pay, just one. She's like, just one? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is already a little awkward, so thank you for adding to that. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do one adult buffet.
And get up there and she says, two? He said, no, just one. I was like, I'm never gonna go out with this guy, it's official. It's not gonna happen.
So the way that I did it was on her birthday. I had texted her, of course, happy birthday. I think she was out of town with her mom that weekend, and they were coming back later on that night. So I told her, I got a gift for you. I did what any man would do, and I would try to think like, what would a girl want? And I landed on a Target gift card.
I go to his house and pull out a gift bag that has 2 notes and a can of corn and a Target gift card. So Target, bingo, open the first note and it says,
can I take you on a date? And I had a box that said yes and a box that said no. I wanted her to check mark it. I did include 2 notes, and the second note said the exact same thing, because if she check marked no on the first one, I was going to hand her the second note and tell her to rethink.
And I said, no, you can take me on 2. So then I checked yes. And then the can of corn was for being so corny.
That it was a corny way of asking her out, so here's a can of corn too. But I thought, I might score a little bit of brownie points there because she might like corn. I didn't know her well enough to know, I was like, well, she might like the corn as well. So there's kind of an added value to the gift package there.
But it worked. It was great. Best birthday present ever.
The way that I proposed to her was, first let me take you back to the very first time that we ever went on a trip together. We went to Gulf Shores with her family. And one night we took a walk down the beach. We walk up the ramp and everything, and we just kind of hung out there for a while, just talking and just hanging out and having a good time. And that was the first time that we had told each other that I love you, the 3 powerful words there. And so the way that I did the proposal, that was back in 2015. So the way that I did the proposal was we went on the same trip with her parents in 2017. And I had kind of scoped things out a little bit. I had a little bit of an idea. I wanted to have these, the little bags that have the candle inside of them that you light, so it kind of has an amber of light that comes off. I had her mom help me, with ordering some of this to kind of keep it, secret and hidden and everything like that. But I had a bunch of those, and I wanted to go back to that same lifeguard stand and have that same walk. So everything was nice and planned out and everything. So, her parents had got down there a couple of days before us this time. Her mom and I were texting and kind of setting all this up, and how we were going to do it, when we were going to do it and everything. So that day comes, and, all day long, of course, I'm nervous, and again, I'm just like, what if she says no? You know, pretty sure she's gonna say yes, but what if she says no? You know, and so preparing for it throughout the day and everything, and it was like, I think it was just like a few hours before, you know, it was about to take place. She had, I think it was, she broke a nail.
I broke my nail. So at that point, I freaked out and I knew he would end up proposing this time because I broke my nail on my left hand. And it's like, it's gonna happen now, it's gonna ruin my pictures.
And she comes out just madder than a three-legged cat at the dog pound, you know, like she was just, you know, I broke a nail and this and that. So I just like look at her mom and I'm like, man, I just can't catch a break, you know, so we're just gonna have to do this. You know, we're gonna have to get her to bounce back, or, you know, this is going down tonight.
So I was in a bad mood, and then he wants to go crab hunting. Well, I didn't want to crab hunt. That's walking like a mile down the beach.
So I told her, I was like, come on, let's go. You know, it's a good night outside, and I think it was clear sky, you know, I was like, let's just go, you know, hunt for sand crabs. Not her thing at all, so I don't know what I was thinking when I said that, but that's not gonna get her out the door any quicker, you know, but anyway, she agreed to it. She said, okay, let's go.
So then we go walk on the beach, and Josh is like stalling, being all weird, so I'm like, well, hurry up and do it. Let's go ahead. I know you're gonna do it now.
We walk on down there, and then as we're approaching it, she sees it, and I was like, you know, what is this? You know, what is this? And I mean, like, I guess my cover was blown at some point already, because she's like, I don't know, what is it, Josh? And I said, it looks like a nice, well-lit, you know, lifeguard stand. I don't know, let's walk up the ramp, you know?
We come up, and he had my parents set up bags up into this lifeguard stand. I knew it was where the love bug first bit me 2 years prior.
I told her, I said, the last time that we were in this lifeguard stand was the time that, you know, we told each other that we love each other. So this time in the lifeguard stand, I would like to ask you to marry me.
I don't have a clue what he said, but it was good.
And then I got down on one knee and opened up the ring that she seemed to like very much. So everything was, you know, went well there. And yeah, that's, she said yes. I gotta add that. She did say yes. You know, with marriage, I'm looking forward to, you know, now having, you know, my best friend and, you know, my wife and, you know, mother of our children and everything, you know, being able to spend my life, you know, with her and kind of create a whole separate life, you know, because up to this point it's just all about you and your life and the chapters in your own life. So now it's kind of like we're gonna write an entirely different book now, you know. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to what the future holds for both of us. And, you know, moving in this house was step one, so we're gonna get to do a lot of cool things together. So
I'm looking forward to finally moving in this house that we have put so much time and effort into. We haven't lived together before this, so when we're waiting till we're married. And then he's finally stuck with me forever, and I can't wait to become Mrs. Eck and spend every day with my best friend, become parents, because I know Josh will be the best dad, and I can't wait to grow old with him.